Wow!
After over a decade, Supernatural remains one of the most popular genre shows on television and has a group of superfans that no other series can touch. Despite being the CW's longest-running series ever, it shows no sign of slowing down, which thankfully means more time to watch the boys as they crisscross the country in their dazzled Impala, saving people and hunting things. While there have been many changes throughout all these years on the air, what remains the same is what all fans truly love about the show. Bond between the characters, the quirky comedy, the cool folklore, and of course, the classic rock. If you are a loyal viewer and think you know everything that has happened with Supernatural over the past 14 seasons, both in front of and behind the camera, then it's time to put your knowledge to the test. After so many years, the bond between these boys is obvious even behind the scenes. Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki have a long history of welcoming newcomers to the show with a proper Supernatural hazing. If you have ever been to a convention or watched a blooper reel, you're well aware of all the shenanigans that go on between them. Misha Collins, of course, is a favorite target of Padalecki and Ackles. There was that one time Jared left some fish in Collins' car, which his kids initially took the fall for. Fans also know about the famous coin prank. That one involved Collins losing a bet to Padalecki in a game of Words with Friends. Fisher paid Jared his money in coins, dumping nearly $2,000 into Padalecki's trailer. Padalecki then literally repaid the favor by dumping $600 worth of coins into Collins' car, after donating the money to his charity Random Acts. Since we all know just how meta Supernatural can be, it's not hard to imagine that there is a secret meaning behind Bobby Singer's name. Although the character of Bobby is his own entity, he is very much based on someone else closely attached to the show. That would be longtime Supernatural writer, director, and executive producer Robert Singer. The story behind this was told by Eric Kripke himself during Pallyfest back in 2011. For me, the character was avuncular, paternal, and crusty, and at that point of the show was sort of this young lieutenant. The two people that were like father figures and showing me the roles were Bob Singer and Kim Manners. Actually, the character's name originally was Bobby Manners, but when the name went through legal clearance, they said that there was a real Bobby Manners who lived in South Dakota. And if legal finds things like that, you have to change the name. So I made it Zinger, and Bob, to his eternal chagrin, wasn't in the day. And when he came back, he was all, "What the hell is this?" And at that point, it was a done deal. Bobby guided the boys through many seasons of Supernatural, the same way that Robert Singer guided the show itself. Jensen and Jared lived together before they both got married. Yes, it's true, Padalecki and Ackles are as close in real life as fans of the show would hope. The two have been married to their significant others for years, but before that, they were indeed roommates. The guys met back in 2005 and have always credited a lot of the show's success to their real-life bond. The most important thing I have learned from working with Jared is how crucial chemistry is for something to be successful in this industry, Ackles once told. I think if the two lead actors, whether it's brothers or husband and wife, if they don't have chemistry, then it's not going to work. Good friendship and solidarity has been a crucial aspect of our success. Back in 2008, Jared also spoke up in an interview about how their long days on set would smoothly transit into it being just two friends at night, hanging out and playing the guitar until they fell asleep. While the roommate life was not long for the pair, both married in 2010, the boys obviously have not skipped a bit through the years. It's nice for the fans to know that underneath it all, brotherly love between these two really does exist. Jared and Jensen were groomsmen at each other's weddings. If you thought the real-life friendship between these two couldn't be any more perfect, you will be right. Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki have remained so tied, they went from being roommates to groomsmen. Padalecki said "I do" in February of 2010, and Ackles was wed several months later, in May of 2010. Both ended up married to former CW actresses. These guys even began having children around the same time, basically a year apart, and have remained by each other's sides as their families keep growing. They even all hang out together, Ackles, Padalecki, their wives and their kids. They have been known to spend holidays like Christmas and the 4th of July together, and back in 2015 it was noted that their time at the Women's World Cup looked a lot like a double date. Padalecki and Ackles currently reside in Texas during the show's hiatus, which is actually the same state both actors are originally from. The wardrobe on Supernatural has become a trademark for so many of the show's favorite characters. Early on, things like Dean's leather jacket took on a life of its own, playing an essential part of the Winchester storyline. Dean inherited it from John, turning his steeple style into a sentiment of how much he idolized his dad. For the first 5 seasons, the brown leather jacket, which we first see in the pilot episode, was almost thought of as Dean's superhero attire. Then, in season 6, without even an explanation, the jacket was just gone. As it turns out, there was a very real reason for this vanishing act. When the cast was in Los Angeles for a photo shoot, their wardrobe was flown over from Vancouver. In the process, a few items were stolen. Among them was Dean's iconic jacket, which was worn in so many memorable scenes. Since then, Dean's look has undergone a few subtle changes. At first, there was somewhat of a normal life-looking coat that appeared at the beginning of season 6. Thankfully, that fad didn't last long. Eventually, it changed over into an evolving selection military-style jackets, each perfectly suited for the character. It's now hard to imagine Dean without his current signature style.
That's all facts and rumors for now. Leave a like, comment, and send this video to your friends. Bye bye, see you in the next episode.